Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021. The future is now, and it most certainly is now, because we are undefeated in every competition that we have currently played in. We've made it all the way towards the end of September. We've played 2 Champions League games. We are currently sat top of the Bundesliga. We've done a bit more transfer business. Let's jump in and show you what's gone on. First of all, let's talk about who we've signed. It's Gedson Fernandes. He's the only player that we've brought in, and we've brought him in to be a right back. Yes, he's not really a right back, but he kind of is a right back at the same time. And if you actually look at the attributes that he's got, they do actually kind of fit what a right back needs to do. So he's come in as a backup right back for Dodo when Dodo was injured, and also Felix Passlack. He's not that great. Gedson Fernandes, I think, is a much better sort of attacking right back. He can obviously also play in the middle of the pitch. He's cost just under £15 million. He was transfer listed at Benfica because apparently they don't want to play him for some reason. And yeah, in terms of results, as you can see, lots and lots of green circles and one yellow one. We beat Hertha Berlin 5-0. Martial with 2, Van Houston with 2, Talas Magno also getting a goal. We beat Hanover 3-0, Adeyemi, Zagadou and Belotti on the score sheet. In this one we then beat Schalke 4-2, Zagadou again, Belotti with 2, Magno again. A 3-3 draw in our first Champions League game against Ajax wasn't the best, but it's a 3-3 draw. Bellingham, Zagadou and Martial. Then 5-0, another 5-0 against Arminia Bielefeld. 2 for Bellingham, 1 for Martial, 1 for Zagadou and 1 for Adeyemi. And then a 3-0 against Celtic, where Zagadou scores twice from corners and Emre Can also gets on the score sheet. We are just battering everybody. We're going to be playing Paderborn and Atletico Madrid today, which you'd think we're probably going to batter Paderborn and maybe get something against Atletico Madrid with the form that we're currently in. We are top of the table, 4 points clear of our nearest challengers in the shape of Red Bull Leipzig, 5 points clear of Bayern Munich, 7 wins, 2 draws, 0 defeats, 22 goal difference in the positive. We're dominating at the moment. I have also asked the board to upgrade our youth facilities because apparently they weren't that good. So that is something that's going to take place. It's cost us just over £5 million. So nothing major. We will basically then have the best everything, I think, if we upgrade this. But we're not going to be at the club anymore. The starting lineup then for the Paderborn game. It will be Mitchell Price in goal because Paderborn are one of the lesser sides in the league, so we'll give the young Australian a chance again in goal. Fernandes, Popov, Zagadou and Firpo will be our back four today. Dodo has returned from his injury, but he's not particularly match fit, which is why Fernandes is still playing. Firpo comes in because there was an injury to Guerrero. It will be Marcos Antonio and Jude Bellingham in the middle of the pitch today. Antonio has obviously been out injured as well. He's back. He's played once, I think, so far. He's getting another chance in the middle of the pitch. Adeyemi and Reina today will be the wingers, with Piatek and Martial as our strikers. We've got Onana, Dodo, Zaniolo, Magno, Hummels, Brandt, Belotti, Can and Youssef Demir on the bench today. He'll be getting his first squad number of the season. Now, because we've been doing so well, I imagine we're going to balls it up at some point, and I'm genuinely concerned that this Paderborn team is going to be the team that's going to cause us some issues. They're playing reasonably defensive. It's not massively defensive. It's reasonably defensive, as you can see, currently top of the table. Bayer Leverkusen have moved up a little bit, so have Wolfsburg, or they played some additional games. Let's hope we can score 5 goals against Paderborn, because that seems to be the magic number that we want to score at the moment. I think we've scored 5 goals maybe in 5 or 6 games this season. We've got an early chance through Reina. 9 minutes on the clock. The ball is cleared. Okay, I got really confused then. My brain thought the ball went towards the goal. It's Marcos. Plays it back to Popov. Zagadou to Bellingham. Needs someone on that left-hand side, but we've got nobody there. Zagadou again. Dinks it over. Adeyemi on the volley at the back. It's 1-0, not even 9 minutes on the clock. I did say in the first episode of this season that it will just click. We just need to get it to click. It quite obviously didn't work against Bayern Munich. It didn't work for a couple of games early on in the season as well. It's certainly working now. Piatek heads that one just over the bar. Still only 25 minutes though on the clock. Zagadou with a free kick. We're approaching half time. Bellingham's got some space to run into and he has done. Is he going to get that cross away? Does eventually get it away. And Gio Reyna is there at the back post to head that one in. His third of the season. 2-0 up against Paderborn. Looking like it's 3 more points coming towards Borussia Dortmund. And that, by the way, was an example of our wingers swapping over. Because that should be Adeyemi on that right-hand side. Instead, it was Reyna, which is actually quite good to see. Paderborn do have the ball. Linsmeyer in the centre circle with it. Number 7 slowly walks forward. Thalhammer dinks it over, intercepted by Gedson Fernandes, and now Marcos Antonio forward. Anthony Martial is there, in on goal, blasts it straight at the keeper. We win ourselves a corner, could be 3-0. Corner going to be taken by Gio Reyna this time. Zagadu's there, it goes towards him, doesn't manage to find him though. Reyna once again finds Junior Firpo outside the area, goes back to Reyna, which is a bit of a strange thing to do. And Thalhammer is going to pick up another yellow card? No, he's not. That was weird. We didn't even see the free kick. Half-time and Paderborn haven't even got close to our goal. It's literally 0 shots. We've had 16, 8 of them on target. A couple of goals scored as well. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of more. Popov, Piatek and Martial looking complacent. So is Onana, Zaniolo and Belotti on the bench. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to individually just say focus to every single one of these players. And actually, we don't need to do it for Martial because he's kind of got a little bit more focus again. I don't think it's working for Popov. Popov is not focused whatsoever. He's just got the really happy but red face. Second half has been pretty uneventful. We're taking Popov off. We're going to bring on Mats Hummels because when you've got Mats Hummels on the subs bench, it's probably fine. We're going to do Piatek as well for Belotti. So we have had some problems with Piatek because he wanted me to sign somebody who was Polish, apparently. I didn't recall promising this, but he wanted to do that. We've got a penalty here, haven't we? Have we? No, it's a corner. Yeah, and I basically didn't do that, so we got a bit annoyed. So yeah, Piatek's not the best. He's not the happiest person at the moment. We've got ourselves a throw deep in Paderborn territory. Firpo takes it. Martial flicks the head on. It's a weird header back. Bellingham gets some space for himself, and he gets his 5th goal of the season with 3-0 up. 3-0 and not a single goal from a striker so far. We've got 10 minutes. Firpo's coming forward. He's been tackled. Reyna gets it back though. Marcos Antonio plays it across, finds Firpo with loads and loads of space. It's taken too long. He does eventually get his cross away. Martial's shot isn't the best. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Dorfler has kicked Reyna by the looks of it. Right, we need to pause this because I still don't know who takes my penalties. I literally haven't set anything up. It is a penalty. It's Martial. Right, is Martial the best penalty taker on the pitch? 15. Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? He's certainly pretty good. He's looking uninterested. Let's give Belotti a chance. Martial's taken one. We'll have Belotti taking a chance today. He is looking complacent, which isn't ideal for a penalty, because he might just, just dink it down the middle. Instead, he's gone into the left-hand side. He makes it 4-0. One more goal and we get that magic number 5, and that is going to be another 5 goals scored. Currently, obviously, it's still only 4. And it's going to stay at 4 by the looks of it. Or is it? Hold on. We've got 2.5 minutes. Back post is Zagadou. He's hit the post. The ball's almost trickled in. The highlight is still alive. Zagadou's going to get this. Is he going to manage to cross that ball in? He's kicked it straight into Thalhammer. Antonio back to Zagadou. Finds Bellingham. Lots of space for Jude Bellingham. How has he missed it? Get it on target from that range. You really need to do that. We've still got 1 minute 40 seconds to play. And actually, Paderborn coming forward with the ball. Neri in on goal. Price makes a save, just about. Concedes a corner. And all of a sudden, he has the ball in his hand. Okay, then. Martial's been pushed over by Dorfler. That's going to be a second yellow card for him. What a shambles Paderborn are in this match. They've been all over the place. It wasn't a booking. It wasn't a booking. It's also telling me that Anthony Martial's about to take a penalty. Reyna towards Zagadou. Dinks it over the keeper, but it doesn't manage to go into the back of the net. Still just 4-0, and I think that is going to be the final score. And to be fair, 4-0 is a very good result. That is the final score then. 4-0 on the night. Should have arguably been 5 when you look at that chance that we had there. And then I think that was the penalty, wasn't it? So, yeah, we've won another game. No goals conceded once again. Mitchell Price now, I think he's got 2 clean sheets out of 4 games, which is pretty good. He played against Arminia Bielefeld, where we won 5-0. He's obviously played this one where we win 4-0. Next up, we have to go and play Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, which I think is going to be a little bit more of a tough game. So 3 further points there for us means that we're 5 points clear of Bayern Munich. They've just played BMG, beating them 2-1. But we did our job as well. We won our game, so we're currently flying very, very high at the top of the table. 5 points clear, 10 games played. Let's go forward. Let's board a flight to Spain and play some Champions League football. Atletico Madrid are probably the strongest side in our Champions League group. However, they're currently 3rd in the table. We are top on 4 points. Ajax are 2nd on 4 points. Atletico are 3rd on 1. Bottom of the pile is Celtic also on 1. If we win this game, Atletico Madrid have a massive mountain to climb to just get through the group stages. So I'm hoping we can do a decent job. I'm not expecting a 5-0 here, but if we can get 1 or 2, that'll be decent. It will be Onana in goal. Fernandes, Popov, Zagadou and Firpo will be the back four. Emre Can and Jude Bellingham in the middle today. Emre Can comes in for... Who was playing in the last match? I've already forgotten. He's come into midfield, basically. It was... what's his name? The Brazilian midfielder. Him. He's been dropped for some reason. Adeyemi and Reina will be the wingers. Belotti and Martial will be the strikers today because Piatek is unhappy. As I mentioned in the last match, he's a bit homesick, despite the fact he's lived in Germany for the last 4 years. Now, I don't know much about Atletico Madrid. I do know that they've got Luis Suarez, apparently. Okay, is he there in real life? I feel like he is there in real life. They've also got Oblak, who's on the bench. Isn't Oblak like one of the best goalkeepers in the world? I don't know, but I feel like he shouldn't be on the bench. So there you see the group. We are top, Ajax in second, Atletico in third, Celtic at the bottom of the pile because basically we hammered them. That's pretty much the only reason why they're down there. So far in this match, not a huge amount has gone on. It's taken 11.5 minutes, and we do have something. Popov plays it forward to Emre Can. Can, where is he going to go? Plays it back to Zagadou. Bit of space. Long ball forward. Flicked head from Belotti. Doesn't manage to find Martial, and now Atletico can come forward with the ball. This man's name, it's probably not too difficult to say, but it's too long to read very quickly. Hits it wide, still 0-0. First chance goes Atletico's way. Onana plays it forward to Firpo. That was a dodgy ball to Firpo, and a dodgy ball from Firpo. And what is this highlight so far? Adeyemi's controlled it. Good. Right, let's take our time here. Firpo to Emre Can. Now Bellingham. He's gone long. Tries to find Belotti and can't manage it. We're going to steal this away, or our Atletico coming forward with the ball. Lamar to Coke. Now this man again, he's going to run with a bit of space. Luis Suarez in on goal. It's taken a few deflections and we've eventually cleared the ball. I thought the whistle went. Everyone just stopped playing. We've got ourselves a throw. Martial, I think, chested it down. Adeyemi. Now Bellingham. Junior Firpo in the penalty area. Bellingham once again across to Can. We need to try and break this red and white line. Adeyemi has it. Emre Can tries to find Adeyemi again. Can't manage it. And now Route 1 football. Zagadou is just about getting the ball clear. But it's going to come back towards us. Sailmakers, maybe, with the name. With the name, sure. He certainly does have a name. That is a thing that he's got. Zagadou's just awful at football. It's 1-0. Zagadou is 100% to blame for that one. Just pass them the ball. So we're just a little bit, like, we're trying too much, I think, at the moment. So Zagadou just kicks it straight to him, and then Suarez has got an easy finish. Onana maybe could have done better, but nope. We are 1-0 down, away from home. Tight offside, apparently. Is it a tight offside? I mean, he's played it behind himself, so he's definitely not offside. Reina with a free kick for us. A couple of minutes later, it's kicked straight back at Reina. Gio Reina needs to try and get some support or just get that cross in. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. We're going to go for VAR because if it's inside the area, we're going to get a penalty. But I'm 99% sure that's a free kick. Penalty review. Is it going to be a penalty? I don't think it is, you know. Ref, buddy, come on. Come on. Take your time. No penalty. I told you it wasn't a penalty. It is a free kick. Are we going to see the free kick? It means Suarez is going to get booked for this because it's not a penalty. Is he getting booked? No, he's just getting a warning. Just a little warning there for Luis Suarez. Reina takes the free kick quickly. Emre Can heads over the bar. Still 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. We're looking all right, I'd say. We're looking okay, but we're just defending pretty badly. I say we're defending pretty badly. We're actually just playing badly. Bellingham is on a 6-3. Some of our strikers, Adeyemi and Belotti on 6-4s. Martial's on a 6-5. To be honest, I'm not happy. Let's give them a teapot stance. We've not done one in a very long time. I expect to see a much better performance. Bellingham's demotivated. Bellingham is being substituted then, because you are one of the worst performers. Zaniolo is going to come on, and we will do it that way round. We will have you as a DLP. 50 seconds into the second half, and we are starting it off with a highlight, but Atletico do have the ball. Saul's going to run forward with it. Plays it long towards Suarez. Onana, what are you doing? He's at the post. Zagadou goes for a slide tackle when he could have just ran towards the ball for some reason. We got away with that. Big time got away with that. 49 minutes now. Firpo to Martial. Back to Junior Firpo. Now Zaniolo, the substitute. Can he cross the ball in? He does. He's found nobody. There were 3 yellow shirts there and he just passed it straight to one of the red and white ones. It's gone backwards to Popov, forwards to Zaniolo. Zaniolo towards Martial, finds Belotti. First time shot from the Italian and it hits the post and the ball is cleared. That was the chance to get on level terms. So this formation, what I'm starting to realise, works really well against really bad football teams. We're going to do Magno for Adeyemi. Do we then swap you two over? Yes, we do. Put Reina on to the left-hand side. Although, I say that, they're going to swap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're also going to do Belotti off for Piatek. And as all of our changes, I think Belotti basically missed a bit of a sitter, didn't he? So that's why he's not playing too well. Gedson Fernandez is on a 6-2. Emre Can's on a 6-3 as well. We're just not playing well. Possible chance going Atletico's way. Coke with the ball, edge of the area. Zaniolo steals it. Reina heads it forward. Piatek's only got Martial in front of him, but he's got the pace to burn. Martial goes out wide. It's a good save from Claudio Ramos. It's going to be a corner. Realistically, Martial should have scored that, shouldn't he? 15 minutes left to play. David Neres has taken the lead for Ajax. Piatek is there, and the substitute heads just over the bar. Still 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. As it stands, we will drop down to 3rd in the table. Because games against, I guess? Claudio Ramos with the goal kick to Matvienko. Gimenez, I'm not sure. It's a G, it's a Gim, isn't it? G's are pronounced properly in Spain. Gedson has it forward to Popov, plays it back to Onana. 5 minutes, there's still time. There's still time to score a goal. Us to score, not them, us to score a goal. Suarez makes it. Literally, I said the words, there is still time to score a goal. And then they do. Then they just go off and go, yeah, you're right, there is time. We'll do that right now, shall we? We've had the chances. We've genuinely had the chances. Looking at the XG, apparently we should have scored at least 1 goal. They shouldn't have scored any. I know the XG doesn't mean a huge amount, but we've had the chances. We've had decent opportunities to score goals. We just haven't done it. We have not managed to find the back of the net. It's a throw for Atletico. Firpo doesn't get there. Carrasco, he's going to run forward down the right-hand side for Atletico. Crosses that ball in. Suarez is there. It's 3. I feel like that's a bit of a harsh result. I feel like this is a harsh result. We've lost 3-0. A Luis Suarez hat-trick. We've just been undone by about 5 attacks, I think is what they've done. This was not a good... This is a water bottle moment, right? This is a water bottle. Onana 6-4. Fernandez is 6-2. Zagadou 6-3. Firpo 6-4. Zaniolo and Emre Can both in the low 6s. This is the water bottle moment. It's a water bottle moment. I'm far from pleased. Why are you demotivated? You put in the worst performances you've ever seen, and you're demotivated. I mean, you should know that you're bad. Midfielders. Who's the midfielders? Those 2, apparently. I'm furious with your playmaking. I'm just going to shout everyone. Thrash arms. I'm furious with your defensive work. Attackers, I'm furious with your finishing. Walk away before I break it too much more. Well, that result does mean that we are 3rd. We are 3rd in the group. We have lost our first game of the season outside of the weird Super Cup thing. We are 3rd in the group. We do still have to play, obviously, the same 3 teams again. We should beat Celtic. We should beat Ajax. We should probably do all right against Atletico Madrid. So, I still think there's a chance. I still think there's a chance that we can go through. And Piatek vows to end his goal drought. How many... I mean, you had this great little patch of form here, which was actually 1 episode, wasn't it? And then either side of the episode. And then you just stopped. I feel like this was about the same time that you moaned that you were a little bit homesick. Next episode, then, what are we going to do? Now, I feel like we should do Union Berlin and Ajax. Because that Ajax game could be a very big game for the Champions League. Because it is 2022, it is the weird Qatar World Cup mess, which means we play 1 match in November. Let's scroll over a little bit. We play 1 match in November and then 1 match in December, and it's literally the first and the last days of those months. So, yeah, next episode we'll do Union Berlin and Ajax. We'll play these 4 off camera. We might then have a Celtic match as well as part of the next episode, depending on what's riding on it. I'm hoping by the time we play Ajax, the Celtic match is kind of irrelevant. Thank you very much for watching this episode. In the league, we are doing absolutely magnificently well. In the Champions League is where we are struggling a little bit, but that's kind of how I play Football Manager. Never normally good in European competitions. If you did enjoy this episode, do please remember to leave a like. It helps me out absolutely massively, because the more likes, the more interaction and stuff like that. Comments as well, they help as well. So yeah, all of that nonsense basically means YouTube goes, hey, people like to watch this, and then they'll send it off to other people. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell as well to get notified whenever the next video is released. And I will see you in the next one.